My name is Barry Edwards, former disc jockey for the late Dick Clark of American Bandstand, and former CBS radio broadcast reporter and current voice of the stars at the baritone for Barry Edwards Productions. I'm here speaking with a young man who is CEO of his very own startup company located in Chicago, Illinois. He's looking to share his incredible story with you to see if he can interest you in what he and his team of professionals are looking to accomplish. Now, give us a brief description of yourself and what it is you are looking to do and why you do think your idea is a good opportunity for others to know about.
Hi, my name is Alex Cortes, and I'm the youngest of two sons and have lived in the Chicagoland suburbs all my life. I began using computers at the age of 2 because my father was an early dot-commer, and now I'll be graduating from college with a degree in web development. I also studied business development because I was highly touted as one who was most likely to succeed. During the course of my web development studies, I helped my father develop a video website, which is more of a hobby than a business, and I used it to sharpen my skills in the meantime, while pursuing my degree. Later, I wanted to immediately use the skills I learned as soon as I could, so I began my search for a way to venture off and explore my own opportunities. Since my passion has always been to create something new and beneficial for many, I believe that I found a great way to help anyone earn a lot of money.
Alex, I can see you're a well-rounded young man looking to succeed in your endeavors. Growing up using technology at such an early age in your life and now using it to earn revenue has been very promising for some young entrepreneurs like yourself. Let us know what your idea is, but first, tell us how this all came about.
One day I was browsing my father's old video collection and I found his famous lightning strike video, which was an amazing capture in 1992 of a 12-stroke lightning strike from just 50 feet away. It allowed him to earn money from various TV shows.
Who was at the right place at the right time during a storm, and that allowed him to catch one incredible lightning strike on tape. A hailstorm hits a Chicago suburb and an intrigued homeowner takes out his video camera. But Hernan Cortes is not ready for what he's about to capture on tape.
I had always said that I was a product of the strike, because exactly 9 months later, Mom was pregnant with me. It's hard to believe, but that was my dad over 20 years ago, before YouTube, when he caught that amazing lightning strike footage on videotape. What's even more interesting is how a short video clip earned him money over those last 20 years. When I learned about what my father had earned from licensing his video and all the wheeling and dealing he had to do, I wondered if there's an easier way for people, like my dad, to earn revenue from their videos. Well, he must have figured out quickly, because soon after, he was receiving checks for $1,500, then $4,500. The money kept coming in from licensing his video to other TV shows. That's when I thought about developing Caught on Tape TV as a revenue-generating video hub for videographers worldwide. This would give everyone a chance to earn money from their videos, because we would use the website to link them to the producers in the media industry. I then asked my dad to contact some of his old producer friends to see if the idea was doable, and they immediately loved it. Later, we were in contact with a huge broadcasting company who also liked the concept. I was willing to provide all the legal services required to license, protect, copyright, and sell video content. But we needed to create the website to make this all happen.
So now you have a valid, usable concept and the intellectual properties needed to create the brand. The producers will shop for video content, and a huge, well-known broadcasting company has agreed to handle the legal, licensing, and representation needed to help protect videographers and their materials. So how will this process work for people who visit Caught on Tape TV?
The concept was straightforward. If someone has recorded an amazing video, they would upload it to Caught on Tape TV and start earning revenue, because our website would be designed to immediately place protected and custom watermarked video content in front of producers worldwide. This way, ownership information would always be on every frame of the action, and interested parties would contact our licensing team to answer any questions or process any sales. So we're essentially creating a network in the industry, specifically designed as a highway to catapult the best video content out in front of the world. Other huge video websites can leave great videos lost in the sea of duplicate content, and that can discourage new videographers from recording those incredible shots. We want to provide a more professional medium for those caught on tape moments to reside.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you are looking to create a video niche for the best videos the internet has to offer. Then who is your intended demographic, and why do you think they would be interested in profiting from their intellectual property? Doesn't YouTube already provide them with a medium to earn money from their videos? I understand that some of the best viral videos began there. So how does Caught on Tape TV differ?
Everyone has a recording device, so that in itself speaks volumes. Now we need to provide them an avenue to earn revenue from their videos. I began to think to myself, I record stuff on my phone all the time. What would I do if I caught something special on camera? Would I just upload it to YouTube and wait for people to contact me for a news interview? Now, before I go any further, my idea is not to recreate YouTube, but instead, build a company that would provide people with an easier way to upload, copyright, and manage their intellectual property, while at the same time, provide all the tools and resources necessary for them to profit from that content. Sure, you can put Little Johnny's great backflip on YouTube and possibly get 1 million views, and maybe some advertising change, but we're not looking to duplicate that process. Instead, we're looking to form a relationship and guide you through licensing your footage. The connections that my father has been able to acquire within the last 20 years, licensing his intellectual property, has made it easier for us to gain an audience with them, coupled with size, strength, and experience of the interested broadcasting company. I'm sure we will be able to become a behemoth in the industry. Let's face it, people can't be everywhere at all times, and that's why there's always going to be someone who's willing to pay for your footage. What would we have done without Zapruder's film at JFK's assassination, or the famous Patterson film, catching Bigfoot taking a walk through the woods? Some of these moments that we catch on camera are so breathtaking, so interesting, that they become part of our world's history, whether they're real or not.
I agree that we sometimes take historical video footage for granted and believe that if we had recording devices sooner, maybe our history would be much different than it is now. Well, now that your venture has gained the interest of the broadcasting company, who's now looking to go with Caught on Tape TV, and the producers are also willing to become owners of Caught on Tape TV, how did you go forward in the process of developing a business, and how does your concept work for other types of materials uploaded to this site?
So once we agreed on a concept, I got together with a couple of friends, and a few months later, we drafted a detailed 25-page business plan to explain all aspects of the website, and finally created a safe and secure way to receive, process, track, and generate revenue for videographers worldwide. This concept could be used for all types of intellectual property uploaded to Caught on Tape TV. Everyone agreed that this was the way to go. But there's only one issue. Who would foot the initial funding that was calculated in the business plan?
So now that a viable business plan has been created and there are interested parties waiting to make this happen, why isn't this already being developed? One would think that the interested parties would have very deep pockets. What is keeping this venture from moving forward?
In discussing our partnership with the broadcasting company, they informed us that providing any financial assistance to the startup process will require almost complete ownership of Caught on Tape TV. Being a college student and paying my own way, working a full-time job, and still living with my father, I knew that we couldn't possibly tackle such a huge price tag. So we were left with two possibilities: to give control and ownership to the broadcasting company and sit back and watch, or to set up a partnership between interested producers who also wanted all control and ownership, which was pretty much the same thing.
Okay, so now you must contemplate on either giving ownership to the huge broadcasting company, who could, of course, easily fund this themselves, or give the same deal to the producers who are also interested, since you cannot fund the initial startup investment yourself. Understandably, you do not want to lose complete ownership and control of your own idea. So what then did you finally do?
And finally, one day while watching our favorite TV show Shark Tank, I heard one of the entrepreneurs mention that their dreams began on Kickstarter. I immediately began to research Kickstarter and easily spent hours watching videos and reading the incredible successes that great ideas would bring. And I knew that this could be the beginning of something really good.
Well, this seems like a real winner and a really great opportunity, Alex. Your passion for Caught on Tape TV is very evident. And as we wrap up this interview, please tell us what you've done since you found Kickstarter and what you would ask for from interested pledgers.
So after a few weeks of preparation with our team, we put this together in hopes that you give us an opportunity that can help change people's lives. By utilizing Kickstarter's online community, we'd hope that you would pledge to the first ever crowd-funded broadcasting company, Caught on Tape TV, and help us make history.
Those are very heartfelt words, Alex, and hope many will appreciate the time and effort your team has placed into creating this Caught on Tape TV Kickstarter campaign. We definitely wish you all huge success with the first crowd-funded broadcasting company ever created by a Kickstarter campaign.
And thank you in advance for your trust and support.
Thanks for watching, folks. This is Barry Edwards from the Baritone and Barry Edwards Productions, and formerly of Dick Clark's American Bandstand. And don't forget, Music is the soundtrack of your life. You can find me online anytime. We're signing off now and wish you all the best.